everybody, my name is Darlene and I have Parkinson's. I thought today I'm going to talk to what happened to me yesterday. What I'm going to call it is how to overcome a day in the doldrums. That's where I was yesterday. I just was in the doldrums. I wasn't having a good day. I let things get to me, things that I couldn't control, and if I'm not in control, I feel out of control. So for me, it's a bad situation because if I get in my head, then I tend to spiral a little bit out of control. So I was having a bad day yesterday and I didn't accomplish much around the house. Truth be told, I've been very busy for the last little while. Maybe too busy. Maybe I haven't looked after myself well enough. But either way, there's a part of me that says, I tried to evaluate to myself, why am I being so busy? Why am I pushing myself so hard and whatnot? And I think if I'm going to be really honest about it, is I think that I'm worried that I won't be able to do it for very long, so therefore I want to do as much as I can now, which is probably not the right way to think of it. Like I should be thinking in terms of do a little less, but for a longer time period. But I think probably if I'm honest, it's a bit of fear that I won't be able to do them for all that long. So how do you change that? How do you get out of the doldrums like that? Well, like I said to Nona Grace on my comment to her, I said, I'm put the decision out that I am taking off my Debbie Downer hat. I am putting on my positive Priscilla pinafore, and I am going to be positive. That's all there is to it. I am going to change how I feel. Nobody else can do it. It's up to me. So, what can I physically do that's going to change things? Well, I could do an hour of self-care. I could say, hey, I like to get my nails painted. I'm going to paint my nails. If you like to have a bubble bath, have a bubble bath. Whatever is self-care for you that you like, do it. Maybe it's a face mask, or maybe it's, putting lotion on your feet, or, just for me, I put lotion on my elbows and my feet and I, right up in here, because I got these red spots. I don't know what's going on there. My skin is so dry. So I just brought the lotion out and let my body drink to its heart content. That was my self-care. That helped, made me feel better. Spend an hour on a hobby. Read a book, crochet, color, anything that you like. Like if you like to watch a television show, watch the show. Do something that you enjoy. If you like stamp collecting or whatever. Well, I have my crocheting here. I have my coloring here. I have different things that I can do. Spend an hour doing that. Get busy. Don't just sit in your chair. Get busy. Say, even if I can't do everything at once, I can do one thing for a little while. I remember years ago, I wasn't sick or anything, and I made a point of saying, somebody said they didn't have time to get their house cleaned. And I said, you watch all sorts of things on television. I said, if you got up every commercial and only worked for the 2 minutes of the commercial, I would bet in a 2-hour movie, you would have what you have done. And I can get my whole house cleaned in a 2-hour movie by getting up in the commercials. That's the way it is. You can do that. Couldn't do it now, but I could do it then. So just get busy. Don't sit there. I told Bill yesterday I was going to make him cinnamon rolls. And all day I procrastinated and whatnot. Well, finally, at nighttime I said, I've had enough of it. I'm going to have to stop procrastinating. I wasn't ready to bake because it was 9 o'clock at night and there was the rising of the dough, but I got everything out. So today I would make those buns, which I did. It wasn't as great of a success as I wanted it to be because I was trying something different with a topping. I was trying to make a caramel topping, and somebody said that if you put a little bit of whipped cream, heavy cream liquid, and brown sugar, and then put your buns on top of that, when you bake it, when you flip them over, they'll have caramel on it. well, I either had too much cream or something because my buns were very soft. And I said to Bill, I don't really care for this. I said, it's all right. But I said, I prefer just cinnamon buns with icing. And he agreed so next time that's what I'll do. So it wasn't a big success, but I got them done. This, I think, is the most important thing. Take the focus off of yourself and put it on someone else that you can encourage or appreciate. Find somebody that needs to hear that they're doing a good job. Find somebody that's a young mom and say, hey, you're doing a great job there. Find somebody who's got a new job and say, you're really learning this fast. Just somebody that you're encouraging, you're appreciating what they're doing. Say thank you when somebody does something for you. Be appreciative of what's done for you. That makes you feel really good. I think that for me, I'm out of the doldrums today. I have gotten quite busy today. I'm ready to slow down a little bit. Claudine went yesterday and got me some new clothes, which I'm not 100% sure that they do fit. She says they fit me nice, but I'm so used to my clothes being so baggy, but I am trying very hard to wear something that's a little more fitted, but it was sure nice to get something new. Got a pair of pants, and I got a couple of dresses, so I'm sure you'll see those at some point in time here. And I only have a memory today. I'm not telling a big story. I'm just going to tell a memory. I was thinking about my grandmother and my grandfather. Now, my grandfather died in 1975 when I was graduating high school. Actually, I was on my graduation day. And my grandfather died at that day. And so I had only memories of him from as a young child. But I vividly remember when we would go visit that in the evening he would bring out his violin and he would play the fiddle. And I loved that fiddle music. I really did. And I often thought, I wish I could have learned the fiddle. And I never did. But it's a nice memory to think back on. All right, I'm going to go and do something else now. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to do something. And we will talk to you all tomorrow.